Hey everybody, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer you up or at least distract you. Okay, there's a few things I have out, and one of them is the Powkiddy A13. I have the box at least here ready. Okay, that's the box. Okay, got the box there. The top, nothing big there. Nothing big there. Just that's it, and it too much more to unbox it for you guys. Way too much more, so I'm doing it like this. And I don't know if you guys seen this. Yeah, you have, but I'll show it to you again. This is the box for the Big 6. Okay, Sega Genesis 4 gigahertz wireless controller. Okay, this is the box for it. Okay, and that's that. The top, the bottom, no big deal. Sides. And I'm not going to open it up or anything like that. And that's it, the bottom. I showed you the bottom. Yep. So that's about that. And I want to talk more about that controller because that's what I want for this system. I don't want to use the joystick for this. And it might preserve it a lot better. Think about it. You'll be making a bigger investment and not really messing with the buttons or anything. So I wanted it in a closed shell fashion and put it behind something, but the button is not as accessible that way. You got to go around the back of its monitor or something like that to turn it on. That kind of sucks every time you want to turn it on, turn it off. And what if you have to reset it and everything like that? Hard reset, shut it off, turn it back on. Anyway, so yeah, I have it here, and I'm sorry you guys can't see it, but anyway, I have it hooked up instead, so you could see the how it runs, and let's check that out now. The gas, I think, in the game, it's like a place. I think this might be in respect to a PlayStation where but the buttons are still scrambled to me as far as I'm concerned, even for PlayStation. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of setup this is, an SNES setup, a Genesis setup, as far as how they mapped out. And I want to figure that out because I can enter with the X and I can execute with the X sometimes. And the A seems to be like a out what else does it seem like to be depending on the menu, the buttons changed, the game, the buttons change. So I don't know if it's exactly like the old school Sony controller. See where it has no analog? I think that's what we have in here is no analog games, and I still think this might be mapped out something to like at least the Asian version of PlayStation. So that's where I could put it. And Japanese, yeah, I think Japanese. I don't know. So these might be some of them Japanese games in here, or American games. I'm not sure. I got to get more into this as I go in through it, deeper into it. Maybe I'll tell you a little more about it. Okay, in the future. Let's try this. Let's try it out with the X. Okay. Well, actually, in this case, since we're on this menu, got to use the A. That's right there. So it's right over here. Okay. Am I going in? Oh, that's right. How do you go in? I don't think it's on, guys. I gotta turn it on. Turned off on me because I was talking for a little while, but it should be on in a moment. And there you are. That was fast. You saw how fast it paired up? That was faster than that. It was faster than that. Okay. Because I was slow. Check out some video first. I apologize it's far, but it looks nice anyway. The music is exciting. I'm surprised they haven't put the Fat Boys with this. Wipe out! I can't even do it. It's too high. All right, let's go into it. Let's turn this back on so you can see the controller a little better. And here it is. Hopefully you can see some of it. At least me going back and forth with it. I'm gonna press the start. The start is up here, believe it or not. It's the right bumper, and you're gonna be using that. And I guess the select might be the other one, the left bumper. So I think I got two figured out, guys. That's two more figured out. And you're gonna press the X up here or the circle. Is it the circle? It's the circle, okay? Because I think this is a Japanese version, maybe. Maybe not. Probably American. I just have it all wrong. Maybe that is the X. I don't know. Right now it seems to be working like the X. So I'm gonna go for a single race, and that's fine enough. No, back it up. No, we'll stick, and we'll go for it. You know. Oh, won't you please tag along? All right, so here we go. So got the icon now. I guess it's loading. The disc icon. Whoa. So it's almost like throwing a punch as fast that the delay is. The delay, that's how to describe the delay is like a punch. A regular punch. There is a little delay on this controller, but I'm going to stick with it because there's some games I can really play with it. I want to play the Street Fighter ones, the King of Fighters, stuff like that. I want to really rock this controller on that because think about it, you're preserving the unit by using this controller instead. You don't have to use the joystick, you don't have to use the buttons pretty much. Only the start and the select you have to use, and that's something to think about too, because what if that wears out, you know, the start button or the select in the future. I wonder if there's going to be any modders that'll fix that for you, or an easy replacement to fix that area there. So this has always been wonky and hard to play. This has always been like this. You probably thinking you could rock it better than me, and you're probably worse. But this is the way this game was anyway. But look at the graphics. The graphics is awesome. You know, it looks really nice. Okay, I'm gonna pause it somewhere. Yeah, so the Sega Genesis Big 6, okay, 4 gigahertz wireless controller, okay, and of course for the Sega system, you know, Sega Genesis, and I think this might be mapped out to Sony at the moment. I think it's system by system that you got to figure it out. A different mapping for different systems preferred. There might be some default preferred settings for these other systems, say like the Genesis. If I use this on a Genesis, the buttons will correspond probably perfectly. I think we'll get into that next time, and we'll see and take it from there. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Please like it and subscribe if you feel like you're feeling me. Bonus, these are from Resident Evil movies, and these are the 3D glasses. They look like my glasses. But these are real cool for games like this. It looks more 3D. I wouldn't say great. It does pop. It does pop quite a bit. I'm surprised that it does. It kind of fools the eyes into crossing or something like that. I don't know what it does. I really don't. Because it seems to make it pop out like it's two cameras almost. That's what this seems like, two cameras for some reason, or two focus points. Okay, that's a good way to put it. For me, maybe more. I don't understand it that well. But I like it. And it looks really nice. It's like playing Sylphie, right? Thanks for sticking around this long. Like I said, take care. Peace.